That was my glasses. Sorry.
I thought that was me because I right as I pressed start.
No, that was my glasses. My glasses went.
Anyway. Hi, Jay here. At the time of recording, all the information in this episode was accurate and the only information we had up to that point. Thanks, enjoy the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, hello, welcome back to the podcast. It is your host, Jay, the best and very best person ever. And
the homoist.
Rude.
And transist.
And Mars is here too, I guess.
I'm here.
And that's all we have today.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Bye. No, we are talking about Gravity Falls today, which means I can clickbait it as much as I want.
We're talking about Gravity Falls because they released a new book.
Uh-huh.
And a new website. But we're going to get...
Which is a part of the book, technically.
Yeah, but we're going to get into that, like, now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, I need to flip my headphones.
No, so we were talking before the podcast, and you were saying that you haven't really seen much of the new book.
Yeah, I've only seen a bit of the front cover and the back cover. All I know is Weird Al wrote a review on it.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
It's at the very top of the back page, the back cover.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
that's all I know.
As a lot of the social media is aware at the moment, there is a website that also comes with this book on the back of it. And it is thisisnotawebsite.com.com.
It's got two .coms? I didn't see that.
So it's written out .com and then .com.
That's so stupid, man. But
it's such a Bill Cipher thing to do, though.
It's just .com. Oh, it's already got a .com. God damn it.
But it was a countdown, and I was actually there when it went, like when the countdown hit 0. It said now, and then it asked you to like refresh the page, and you refresh it, and it was Suze just sitting there going, "Oh, we're having some problems," and then you can click on him to get like different prompts, and so like there's the Great Gatsby text, there's like a link to a Disney music thing.
No,
like soothing tunes.
Soothing tunes.
Gravity Falls lo-fi
with Mabel.
Yep.
Just there.
So Alex Hirsch tweeted, and I haven't actually seen this, but I've heard of it on TikTok, and that the problems are actually real. Now, do we believe him?
Because I
so like for example, they wouldn't just have set up the Suze being able to be changeable.
Yeah.
So quickly, like it would have to be. I'm trying to.
I found this tweet. Injured Core Bill Cipher.
How would they
You're gonna have to censor yourself so much, man.
Oh my goodness. But like, how would they know? Like, and how would they have it all set up so quickly?
To call Bill Cipher to hear me laugh at your pain. That's on Alex's Twitter. Well, sorry, X.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds like a site that children should not be on.
Children should not be on there. There is
honestly,
very inappropriate stuff on there. I have seen.
I've barely been on Twitter because I just don't like it.
I'm only on there to text.
Like, I've only ever been on there to see what was, and actually I created my account when Technoblade passed. So because I wanted to see what people are saying.
Oh God.
Yeah. So 2022 I created the account.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's been like 2 years now. Jeez. I feel... who put that table there?
You put that table there.
Oh, I still didn't swear though. Impressive. Frick. That hurt my knee.
Pancakes. Waffles and pancakes and butter.
Waddles.
Waddles the pig.
I watched a video going over the whole scavenger hunt thing that happened back in 2016 when the show ended.
Yeah.
And it was like, because I've only ever seen the end result and like the few starting clues. I've never actually seen what they had to solve.
I don't think I actually knew about the scavenger hunt thing because I was too young and I'm just like, oh, the show's over.
Yeah, well you properly introduced me to the show. So I hadn't really watched it before that. Like I'd seen an odd episode here and there when it was live on TV, but I'd never fully watched it. And then in 2020, I came over to your house and you're like, let's watch Gravity Falls. And I was an awkward child. So I was like, okay.
Okay,
And
let's
then
do it.
it became a mad addiction. And that was like my
Because it's a really good show. It's really interesting.
part of it became an addiction because of that. And that's why I like all of like the murder class that used to have at our school and stuff like that. But also part of it was because that was the last thing I really did with you before I moved and just said, screw this. So it was the last thing I sort of had an opportunity to be with you for.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll watch it. And then I rewatched it like 6 times.
I've rewatched it way too many times.
I was going to rewatch it today so I could have like all of the knowledge, right? And then my Disney just goes, nah, screw you, mate. And it wouldn't let me log in. I tried 4 passwords and then asked my dad what the password was. He told me what I put in on my first try. It just kept telling me no. So I gave up and I watched YouTube. But in the book, right? So in the Book of Bill, it says, so there's quite a few interesting pages. One of them is the twins had only ever escaped in the one timeline.
Yeah.
And all of the others they'd passed in from different things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool, like what they've gone into and all of it, and the detail. I don't have the picture up, but I would show you if I had it.
I badly need to see where the book is at.
Well, it's like a Barnes & Noble thing, which is American, and then you can get it on like Amazon and stuff, but there's a Barnes & Noble exclusive one, which is like, I think it's the gold one from memory, and it has like 16 extra pages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're not missing much anyway. It's called the Book of Bill.
First link, it's $40.99. The second link,
Really?
$49.99. That is
I checked it yesterday and it was like $30.
that one is like at Charlestown or something, I think.
Damn.
It's $49.99, 50 bloody bucks. Ooh.
But the book also goes into how it was either any drawing or depiction of the book.
You're very wrong.
The book goes into like how any drawing of it was either a triangle or drawing a bill, I can't remember which.
Yeah.
Or any art form of him is a portal, so he can see through it.
Ooh.
Which now on my TikTok For You page, now all I'm getting is, I shouldn't have drawn him on my walls when I was a child, and things like that.
Oh no.
Which I find funny as.
I used to draw him all the time.
Yeah. But it's like, it's so cool because then it makes you think of how many things either have him or are triangles around you.
Now I'm gonna be
Like
so
there's one on the roof right there.
I'm gonna be so paranoid.
Which actually, it's yellow. Okay, so we don't have the camera going at the moment, but it is a yellow triangle
About asbestos.
And it's got an exclamation mark where his eye would be. So it is actually kind of like him. Like, we could make that into Bill.
No, if you move the top of the exclamation mark to his head, that's his top hat.
True.
This is
It wouldn't
scary.
take
How dare you tell me this? I'm going to be so paranoid
Dude,
now.
Bill's
going to see me. Bill's there.
I was going to watch I was watching all of the analog horror stuff. So there's like a channel. Apparently it's fan-made, which is actually kind of sad because I thought it was real.
Damn.
But I watched all that and then Dad goes, oh, you should go outside because there's a meteor shower. So I walked outside and Ozzy came running up behind me. I was like, you butthead. You absolute butthead. Ozzy's my dog,
A
by the way.
meteor shower?
Yeah. So like, not like in the cartoons and stuff where it's like every 2 seconds. Just like a few.
Like today?
No, it's just like 2 days. Was that us or was that somebody else?
That was me. I accidentally kicked the little thingy that twists the microphone.
Well, I heard something and then I seen you look and I was like, oh, is there somebody there?
No,
It's Phil coming to get us.
I scared myself.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
we need to get into more.
Did you know that they moved the statue from its original location to like it's the place that the Mystery Shack was based off of?
Ooh.
So it's still in America, but
Yeah, but they moved it where it was supposed to.
no. So it was hidden in like one person's sort of property, and it was a pretty big property.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
then they had a dispute over whose property it actually was between them and their neighbor. So the person whose property it actually was like, no, get out of here. So they moved it somewhere else temporarily for like probably a few months. And then after that, they moved it to the place that the Mystery Shack was based off.
Yeah.
So it's like this weird sort of gift shop place.
Ooh.
And it's like hanging on a tree above looking over. It's creepy.
Oh, that would be creepy. Just, hi, Bill. Please don't kill me.
The only reason I know that was because of one video I watched today. It was like like going over the whole scavenger hunt stuff.
Yeah.
But one before that where it was two people just going over lost theories of Gravity Falls. So like things that when the show was running, people were theorizing. Like, for example, the diaries were written by a future dipper, things like that, which honestly, that's plausible.
Yeah, that...
Like, if it wasn't, what's his face? Ford.
Yeah.
It probably would have been Dipper.
Yeah, it probably would have been because he's very interested in all of it.
And did you know that what is it? It's like the old guy with the beard. I can't remember his name.
McGucket?
Yep.
Old man McGucket.
The fan theory that he was the one writing the diaries before he went mad was started by Alex Hirsch.
Oh, God.
So on one of his alt accounts on some like weird website, he posted a picture of this like, so he'd gotten the animators to draw up one frame and put it onto a TV screen in all like the animation studio.
Oh, that's so
bad. And he took a photo of it pretending to be a fan on a walkthrough tour, posted it, and then everybody went nuts and everybody was certain until he'd come out later and be like, nah, that was me. And then that was like
I tricked you guys.
Well, that was like 2 episodes before the finale, so it was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess we know what's happening because everybody knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh no, it's like Stan's secret brother. So they all just like he just messed with them. Yeah, but there's so much of this stuff in the book.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know how they fit it all into one book.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that so canonically Bill is a preteen in his like realmly dimension?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. And he's been sentenced to therapy. That's how, and then after he goes through therapy, he can get reincarnated into something like a worm or a caterpillar.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
No, he's staying a triangle forever at this
100%.
point.
No,
It's not helping.
The way he wrote the book was when he was like, they were given arts and craft time in his therapy.
That sounds fun.
And he wrote the book to try and get into the minds of us, the viewer, or the reader. And then the prisoners or the prison guards called onto him and went like, nah, we're shutting that down.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's funny, but there's so much new stuff. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, I find it kind of weird that like so many years after the show's ended,
8 years, almost 9.
But it's just weird that they're bringing Gravity Falls back with even more lore, making all of the ex-Gravity Falls fans come back into Gravity Falls.
Well, did you see the new like spin-off show of Adventure Time? How they've done that?
Fiona and Cake?
Yep.
Yeah.
People think they're going to do something similar with Gravity Falls. So the only reason they haven't done anything more with Gravity Falls is because Disney and Alex Hirsch got into a fight.
Yeah.
From what I've seen online anyway, I'm not 100% sure. So they can't actually do anything at the moment.
I feel like it would be something either based around Seuss or...
Well, what I'm thinking is they're going to try and bring the twins back when they're like 18 or so.
Yeah.
So that way they're going through similar things and they're going to like bury themselves into the nostalgia of being in Gravity Falls during their best summer for another summer. I think it's a good theory.
Yeah.
I also partially stole bits of it from different YouTube, but I've sort of put together my own little theory in my head as well.
Yeah, I get that. Like, yeah, I feel like it would either be Seuss, like seeing what he does after he's gotten property. No.
Dude, we need Matt Pat to come back so we can just solve all this for us and so we can all go to bed.
Yeah. But, like, Seuss inherited the Mystery Shack after Ford and Stan went on a trip on a ship away to all around the world.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's going to either be what he does, like what he does with the shack, if anything else happens, if Bill comes back, if anything comes back, or like...
One thing that I found interesting in the book too, this isn't really like, this is more foreshadowing rather than...
Yeah.
No, not foreshadow, like looking past and shit.
Yeah.
But you know the goat that was featured in like so many of the episodes?
I love him, man.
Bill actually says in the book that he loves possessing goats because you can't tell when they're possessed, with their eyes.
That
So there's been
sort of makes sense.
There's been a new theory come up say, well, why were they just adding the goat in randomly? What the fuck? So
it is Bill.
They're thinking that Bill might have been spying on the twins from the start, which is honestly really interesting. But there are a few like flaws with that thing as well.
Yeah.
But also, I've never seen that goat and Bill in the same room together.
Makes sense.
So you never know. We should do Gravity Falls for not Christmas,
Halloween.
The other one, Halloween. Yeah.
Easter. Let's do
Gravity Falls Easter edition.
Dude,
I could so rock Dipper's look. I could do it. Like I am Dipper. I just need to dye my hair.
I feel like I'd be really good as Mabel.
Yeah,
because I love the funky she wears.
So who are we gonna make be the goat?
Oh no!
And then like I reckon Fizz could pull off Wendy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like that would work. Who else can we? Ace. Who's Ace gonna be? Stan.
Make Hunter Seuss.
Well, we can have Ace be Stan, and we can have Hunter be Ford. We got the whole Pines family.
But I feel like it would be really funny if he was Seuss.
We'll let him decide.
What's up, dudes?
That's if he decides to spend damn Halloween with us. He's never like with us ever. I haven't seen him for like fucking weeks now. 5-6 weeks.
If he was coming to school today, I was gonna try and ask him to come along because I knew that you haven't seen him in ages. Just like, please come along. And then apparently he was so sick and he almost flew up.
Oh. Are you doing anything for your birthday?
Probably eating a lot of ice cream and.
But like, do you want to do anything with us for your birthday?
Maybe.
Because last year we went bowling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're going to up there. No?
I can't go till after Dad leaves his current job.
Oh, it's my pa's birthday as well.
Look and see you. Forgot I had that button.
Oh no! Bill found me!
Oh! Look at us. We're just so good. We're just so good at this whole podcast thing.
We are amazing at this.
I definitely didn't forget we were supposed to do this until like probably half hour before I had to leave. And I was like, so I'm wearing what I've been wearing in bed all day.
Fair.
But that's okay. We stan somebody who just cannot get
Stan?
out of bed. How many times can I play that till it's not funny?
Grunkle Stan?
I'm so funny.
Okay, the laughing made it much better.
Hold on. Dude, say Bill Cipher.
Bill Cipher? Wow, Bill Cipher.
Comedic genius.
Bill is literally just a fucking deodorant. I was trying to say Dorito
I just need
and
to
I
carry.
said deodorant.
I need to carry one of these things. Shut up. I need to carry one of these things around me with help. I need to carry one of these things with me at all times, everywhere.
Ow.
Mars.
I hit my head on the microphone.
I'm going to rewatch Gravity Falls because honestly, it's like one of those shows that you just never get bored of.
Yeah. But there's so many theories that are so unsolved.
Exactly, and we can solve all of them.
Gravity Falls.
Actually, I don't think we can solve all of them.
No. Gravity Falls unsolved. That's Seuss. Mysteries. That is not how you spell any of that. Okay. So I'm on the Watch Mojo website. Oh. Who is Seuss's father? What does the author know about Bill Cipher? Well, and how did he learn it?
I seen a theory that said that Seuss knew more than everyone thought he did.
Yeah.
So like he knew about the portal, he knew everything that was going on.
Makes sense.
But he acted dumb.
He's all knowing.
And in one of the games that was on like the Disney website, so this was years back now, there was a game and there were codes in it.
Yeah.
And people deciphered them. And one of them was the handyman knows more than you think, or something like that,
Ooh.
which was really cool.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Dude, there's so much stuff that, like, if they had a second series or, like, a second spin-off, they could go so far into.
Man, it'd be so many seasons long.
Mm.
Because one episode, they're going to add more lore, and then there's going to be another episode, which is more lore, and then you can keep on going.
I reckon they should either do a movie or do, like, a test season.
Yeah.
Like, of a new show.
Yeah.
And then see if it works out. If it works out, add more seasons.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to go from memory into, like, third, fourth season.
It's called The Hide Behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to go into, like, 3-4 seasons.
Yeah.
But then couldn't because of something happened, I don't know.
Yeah.
So they only went to 2.
I wish they had more seasons because it was so interesting. It intrigued my little baby brain.
And it made, like, this whole big community work together to get shit, especially with the hide and the scavenger hunt, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you had people in different countries working together to try and figure out what was happening.
It was so...
Like, it was
so
such
cool.
a big team effort.
Yeah.
And there were so many codes. Oh, my goodness. Like, I never would have been able to do it.
Mm.
Like, I would have been sitting there like, what the heck? I would have had to wait till the next person solved it and then still not be able to do anything.
I'd just give up.
Like, the only one I'd have sort of a chance to do is the puzzle. Because they had, like, a big physical puzzle.
Oh.
And it was a bill cipher, and then it had, like, the
code.
Yeah, like, where the next coordinates and stuff were. But then they ended up finding out before they did it.
Mm.
And they just guessed, and they're like, oh, cool, we did it.
Yeah.
There was also one of those, like, have you seen, like, the 5 number or letter locks that you have to, like, spin around?
Yeah.
I know how to crack those without knowing the code. It was Pines, but, like, which is easy enough to guess.
Yeah.
But also, like, I can do that. Go! Nothing happened. There was no gap here. What?
Yeah. What happened? Huh? Nothing happened.
Like, the scavenger hunt thing was really cool, though. Like, I reckon they should bring up a second one.
Yeah, that would be really
like,
interesting.
I want to make something like that one day.
Yeah.
That's, like, cool.
And also in the Gravity Falls, like, season 2, I really like how they added more and more stuff to do the ending.
Yeah.
Because it's like the weird episode 18, that's like XPCVE.
Oh, yeah, the Weird Mageddon. They changed the title. Apparently they've changed it back now, if you're looking at it. Because they changed it.
Which one?
The end, like, one of the end episodes where it's, like, a bunch of gibberish.
Yeah.
It was changed to Weird Mageddon for, like, a day or 2.
Oh. No,
I'm not sure if it's our one or if it's an American one, though.
Yeah, it's back to the weird gibberish one that actually says something, but I don't know what it says.
Oh, is it a code?
Yeah.
Wait, shit, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, we're Googling this because I actually didn't know this.
Yeah, it is a code. I don't remember what it's supposed to say.
Oh, which is Weird Mageddon coded in the Vigneer cipher with the keyword Blue Book.
Interesting.
I know, there's so many different ciphers and stuff that people just know. Like, I was looking at one of them and it's just, like, full math code. And it's like, how do people do that?
Yeah.
Like, I never, like, some of them are like, okay, I probably could have figured it out if I knew the name of the cipher.
Yeah.
But others, I'm like, I never would have had a chance. I'm a high school dropout. I can't do that.
Yeah. But
I cannot do that.
the way Alex Hirsch put all of it in, he added so much to make it really interesting, really intriguing, making people want to go back for more, get in depth more.
What was cool too, though, he managed to get such a big target audience.
Yeah.
Like, he got young adults, he got some adults, he got young kids, like probably 5, 6, and then he got, like, preteens.
Yeah.
That's such a big, wide, like, range of ages that
and
we're
also,
interested.
like, people who are interested in sci-fi, interested in horror, interested in comedy, all of that stuff. It's all in one show.
And animation too. Yeah. And even just the, like, different types of animation styles in the Weird Mageddon.
Yeah, I love that one when Wendy and Dipper are driving through the weirdness bubbles.
Yeah.
It was really intriguing just seeing what they could do, what
Yeah, like there's so much
Yeah.
weird and cool stuff that's like, how did they do that?
It's so gross, but it's so amazing.
Imagine how much it would have cost them to do all that though.
I feel so bad, but at the same
Like,
time, it's
because
so
of
good.
all the different animators they would have had to come in,
Yeah.
all the different voice actors that they would have had to have.
Yeah. But at the
so
same time,
much.
Alex loves voice acting and
Yeah,
loves...
Alex was like half of the characters.
Yeah,
half
pretty
of the main
much.
characters. No, there was a guy who voiced like one of the background characters.
Yeah.
And he added it to his public resume immediately.
Voiced a character in Gravity Falls.
Well, he said the
Yes.
name. He said the name of the character. But no context, and obviously the episode wasn't out there. And he was specifically told, "Do not put it anywhere that you've done this."
Oh, God.
So he actually made it so I can't remember the character's name, but he made everybody in the fandom think that it was Bill Cipher's twin brother that was a purple square. And then in a Q&A that Alex did, who Bill was possessing him with, it was like he asked, one person asked, "Oh, who's this character?" And he goes, "A purple square." And everybody blew up and they were like, "Oh my goodness."
Oh my God.
Because like Bill said some weird about the purple square guy.
Yeah.
So they were all like, "Oh my God, it's his twin that like, he hates," and
Oh
they're
my
gonna.
God, this is so real.
Because at that point they already knew that Stan had a secret brother, so they're
Yeah.
like 100% they're gonna pull the same plot twist again.
No.
No,
They need new
honestly.
stuff.
I feel like that's something I would do though, just to mess with people. Just be like, okay, I'm going to slip in this second secret plot twist that's exactly the same.
You won't know about it. It's a mystery.
Yeah. And just like sneak it in.
If you know about it, you know. If you don't, just deal with it.
Yeah. No, there was so many cool secrets in that show that were like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I was there and old enough for all like the actual airing stuff. So like the different like scavenger hunts and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of it was American based though, so we wouldn't have been able to do much.
Yeah,
like there were one in Russia, one in Japan.
That's
And then
random.
well, it started in Russia. Because it was like one of the ciphers decoded to Russia and then it was like a address or something or coordinates. And then the next one went to Japan, but all they had was Japan. So they had to go through Alex's like Twitter to see what he had posted recently in Japan, which was him and his girlfriend or fiance, something like that.
Yeah.
With stuff in Japan at this like art museum thing.
Yeah.
So they found something, they decoded that. And there's so much decoding.
That would be so fun, man.
I want to go see
do
that
it here.
statue one day.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in the original place, but still cool.
Yeah. It would be amazing to see it because it's real. It's like in the show.
Well, Alex posted, so when it was first started, he posted a few rules, like, oh, don't trespass, don't, break stuff, sorry. Don't break any laws, watch where you're going. And then the last one was don't shake Bill's hand. And so many people broke that rule, but I want to go break that rule. Like, I want to do it just out of spite.
Yeah.
Just because the rule's telling me not to.
You don't want me to do it? Hey Bill.
But, like, I feel like I've tricked myself in the last few days into thinking that all the Bill Cipher stuff is actually real and that he actually exists.
Like, he could, though.
He could, technically.
He could.
If there is an infinite number of dimensions and universes, it is plausible.
There is only one universe.
Yeah,
that we know of.
No, but the
in the digital world.
In Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Like, the word universe and dimensions are all interchanged quite commonly. But, like, in an infinite number of dimensions, it is quite possible.
Yeah.
So there's so much stuff that could be real. Like, in an infinite number of dimensions, everything is and will be true.
Yeah. Oh, God. He might be in the room with us.
True. No one else was in the room where it happened,
Not Hamilton, Gravity Falls.
Now, there's so much cool stuff, and it would take so long to go over, and it's, like, and this is us without us even having... without us having, like, the book or any books, really.
Yeah.
I don't have any of them.
Yeah.
I just have what's been posted on social media.
I badly need to get the book, but at the same time, $50.
I want Journal 3. I don't give anything else. I want Journal 3.
I know. I just want all of them to make a collection
Yeah.
be able to go back on what's in there, see.
Well, I want a digital version that's like, and it doesn't need to be like the full like thing. It just needs to be, some of the digital pages.
But at the same time, digital pages are harder to see the ones in invisible ink.
Yeah, well, you can't see invisible ink on it, but it would still be something, because in the new book, there's actually not anything with invisible ink.
Damn.
Not that anybody's found. There's this one like white square that I think is just in there as a joke. But then on TikTok, there was this person who like tried to set on fire because there's a candle right underneath it. So they're like, maybe. And then they tried to shine a black light on it and nothing showed up. So
good try, man.
Yeah. Well, there's so much stuff. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the creators 8 years later are still doing a great job.
It's so weird, but
8 years.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 No, so many shows from our childhood are coming back now.
Yeah.
And so many movies. Like, we had Inside Out last month. We're having Five Nights at Freddy's next year.
Yeah.
We're having, like, all this cool stuff that's coming out. We've got the Minecraft movie coming out next year.
I don't know how that's going to go.
Well, considering Jack Black's just been cancelled, I'm not sure it's going to go.
Is trying to get kicked out of Australia.
He already did. He's gone.
He did?
Yeah, he's gone.
Damn.
Nah, but, like, honestly, I think that...
Come back.
I think... And, look, Minecraft is a completely different genre to what we're talking about right now. But I think it will be pretty good. I think it will be, like, funny. Like, bad funny, but still funny.
Yeah.
Like... I don't know. I don't think it will do great, but...
Yeah, I feel like it would just be, like, uncomfortably realistic.
It'll be sort of worse than the Angry Birds movie, I think.
I feel like it will be really realistic, but, like, in a bad way.
Yeah. See, that's why we want Gravity Falls now, so somebody else can't screw it up later.
Yeah.
No, I think Gravity Falls should make, like, a game that's, like, on PC and stuff. Like, free on PC or cheap on PC. And that's not just because I want to use it for stream. That's also because I like Gravity Falls.
It's amazing.
To be fair, I was never, like, really, really into Gravity Falls, but I was in it enough to know sort of the smaller secrets.
Yeah.
And then now that this new book and all the websites
we're
stuff come
in
out,
that
it's just gotten me,
stuff.
like, it sucked me in. Gravity Falls has sucked me so hard.
I'm gonna
have to blur that out.
You're gonna have to censor all
of that part's gonna get cut out. Nobody's gonna hear this part.
Except me. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, but it's so cool, like, what they've done with it all.
Yeah.
Like, I think they could do a lot more, but I also think that what
they
they've
need to do a lot more.
I think what they've got it at as well is honestly a really good stopping point.
It's
because
really
Gravity
good
Falls
where
isn't
it
one of
is.
those shows that you can just, like, jump back into like nothing happened and bring them all back.
Well, sorta. You sorta can.
Not really, because they've sort of closed a lot of loose ends, but they've left a few open. But they can't just go in and fix all those loose ends like that and then still have a show. Because it would just be boring and a lot of people would see it as cringy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, the loose ends that they've got is what happened to Bill Cipher, which they can't really just chuck out like that.
Yeah.
What are the twins gonna do, like, as they get older?
Which twins?
One thing in the book. Okay, I keep forgetting you haven't seen the book, so I keep going to mention things just like, oh, yeah, that happened. No, but the twins' parents are getting a divorce or got a divorce, and that's why they were sent off to what's it called? The place.
Gravity Falls?
Yeah, that one. Shut up.
It's the name of the show!
That's why they were sent off to Gravity Falls for the summer, because they didn't want the kids to see the parents fighting. But in the book it has, like, because Bill controls dreams and it has, like, what all of their recurring nightmares are.
Ooh.
Dippers is his parents fighting. He's seen his parents fight, and he's like, it's a recurring nightmare for him. I think it's really cool what they're doing with it all, and there's just too much to unpack in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that note, I think we've done pretty good.
Yeah.
Went over a bit of it, talked about a bit of it.
We don't really have a lot currently since we don't have the physical book in hand. But
and there's not much that's been posted online about it as of recording either, because we're like a few days after everything's sort of blown up on Instagram and on TikTok and Twitter and stuff, and YouTube.
We might come back for another episode if either one of us ends up getting a book. which I'll probably be the one getting the book because I love spending money.
Only if you guys want to see it. If you guys want to see it, make sure to comment and like and all that sort of stuff. And then we will plausibly come out with a second episode. So follow up episode. And if there's anything else you guys want to see, just comment. Let us know.
Like, give us reviews. Give us topics.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be queer related. If you want to be queer related, go for it. If you want to be TV related, go for it. If you want to be
if you just
wanted about my life, go for it.
If you just wanted a random topic that we thought of the top of our heads, we're just like, go ahead.
Or if you want a follow-up for a different episode we've already done, just let us know. I'm happy to do pretty much anything at this point.
We're happy to. We need
I will sell my soul to the Dorito Man if I have to.
Dorito Man, like, Bill.
That was the joke.
Cypher.
That was the joke. Oh, wait. You want me to press the horror button? And then you want it to be funny.
Bill Cypher.
Make the joke.
The Bill Cypher.
I'm gonna press the fairy.
No, wrong button. Wrong button.
I'm gonna press crickets because your joke was shit.
You're so mean.
All right, bye.